So this video is going to explain Hardy-Weinberg. So this is the equation for Hardy-Weinberg, and these are some assumptions. It has to be infinitely large population, no selection, random mating, no migration, and no mutation. So right here we've got 0.5 for both big A and little a, because it has to be kind of similar. I know that doesn't look right, because it will give us 0.25 for each of these as you multiply each, but it's okay. So you get 0.25 for the big A, and 0.25 for the little a. And then for the big A, little a, you have to add those two because you have two of those numbers, and that's 0.5. And this whole equation has to give you 1. That's how you know it's Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. So we have, and then from these numbers, I got the population of the bunny rabbits. We've got 25 big A, which are black, 50 big A, which are gray, 25 little a, which are white. So the selective pressure is it snowed, so white bunnies blend in better to avoid predators. Additive effects is what is happening, so it'll be directional selection favors one extreme, and eventually they'll all be homozygous recessive because that is the safest for them. So for the average fitness, you take the genotypes up top, you have the initial frequencies, which you get from this equation. Then for the unadjusted survivors, you multiply the top 2 rows, and then those are the numbers you get. And then for this frequency after selection, you add the first and third rows, and these are the numbers you get. So if you put them into your chart, they go into these charts, and just like up here we had to add those to get that number, we're going to have to divide that by 2, so we get the 0.5 and 0.5 there. And then you see, if you square root these numbers, you figure out what you're multiplying by. So it gives you those numbers up there. And as you can see, this does not equal 1, these right here, if you add them. And that shows it's not in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium anymore. And eventually, they'll all move to the little a, and become homozygous after several generations. And this is the allele frequency. So you got 0.63 for the big A and 0.71 for the little a. So the white bunnies will eventually become dominant if the snow stays for a very long time.